What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with some thirst-quenching goodness with your girl, Tess Hornaday. We are ready to go deep. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Daily Swole right here. We got 5 on the motherfucking clock, as always. And like I said, subscribe, like the video, and go live every single day. The Daily Swole podcast right here. Of course, many extra thirsties and Ask Papa Swolio, and so much more coming. Got some more surprises and more awesome content on the way. I need to hydrate because I saw this fucking shit post before we went on. It's not good. It's not good, fam. We have a boogeyman in our midst. The big bad culture boogeyman. So let's take a look at this post today. And this is a post from the Shinstagram. Let me just zoom in out a little bit. Take a deep breath. Quote, "My life wouldn't be easier if I were thin. My life would be easier if this culture wasn't obsessed with oppressing me because I'm fat." Now this is as victim as it gets. Seriously, this is as victim as it gets. I mean, the problem with the social justice shit, especially with things that you can change and improve, is a few things. It's always someone else's fault. Okay? It's always someone else's fault. That's the main problem with this kind of shit, is that when you blame someone else, whether it's the culture, whether it's the man, whether it's the system, when you're blaming something else, you are shifting the onus onto that entity, and you're removing responsibility from yourself, which means you don't have to change. I say this many times. Why change your lifestyle? Why change your habits when you just have to change your hashtags? Hashtag fat acceptance, hashtag fat positivity, and then boom, you don't gotta change a fucking thing. Now you're a leader, now you're an influencer, now you are so strong and you're such a powerful person. Before I was just fat and lazy, but now I'm positive about my laziness. Now I'm positive about my inactivity. Now I'm positive about my poor diet. Now I'm positive about my poor lifestyle choices. And I'm not saying that if you're obese and you're trying, great. I said it many times, being fat is a mentality. We have many people that are obese and fat and overweight, even more morbidly obese inside the Swole fam, inside Swolenormous X, that love my fucking content because I'm not bullshitting anyone. This is the way it is. It's a mentality. If you are pushing yourself and you are trying to do better and you're working on all aspects of your health and your wellness, I commend you. I think you're doing great and you're welcome here. I don't hate anyone because they're obese. I hate this mentality that is promoting, because when you're posting this online, you are putting it out there and you're encouraging other people that have their life and their health hanging in the fucking balance. And you're literally just throwing it to the fucking wolves. Like, you don't care. If you're posting this shit, you don't give a fuck about people that see it. Don't you want to help people? This is harming people. It's taking the responsibility out of people's hands, and they're less likely to change their lives because it's easier to keep doing the same old fucking shit and not change and just change the language. And that's what these social justice groups do. They try to change the language because it's easier than changing habits. It's not easy to change habits. Oh, you mean it's hard work? Yeah, it's hard work. Who fucking knew? Things that are worthwhile having are hard to achieve. That's why not everyone has it. So my life wouldn't be easier if I were thin. Well, it'd be easier on your joints. For one thing, my life would be easier if this culture. Oh, it's not you. It's not your responsibility. It's the culture's responsibility. It's not, they don't even say diet culture. This culture. You see how vague that argument is? Like, how can you argue that? If this culture, what culture? What culture? Who? This culture. The more vague the entity, the easier it is to say bullshit things, because you're just throwing a dart into the fucking abyss. Of course you're going to hit something. It's like if there's no bullseye that you're trying to hit, you're just like, well, I'm going to throw this dart east. If I throw this dart east, I win. It's like, well, then there's a lot of east. You can just fucking throw that direction. Hey, good job. 8th place trophy shit. If this culture wasn't obsessed, really? If this culture wasn't obsessed with oppressing me. So it's directly oppressing you because you're fat. Sure. Sure, maybe it's just an objective truth that being obese is not good for you. Maybe it's not good for you. Maybe it causes tons of issues with mobility, and it's directly linked to high risk for diabetes, heart disease, cancers, all sorts of shit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's why obesity is a medical fucking term, because you end up in the medical system, in the hospital, and they remove shit from your fucking body, like limbs and eyesight and shit. Fucking happens when you fucking have diabetes and stuff. Fam, this is nonsense, but I'm done. I'm spent. Anything else to add, Tessie? This is ridiculous. But I'm more curious about your thoughts, fam. What are your thoughts? Drop a comment down below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more Extra Thirsty every single day. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. Is the culture oppressing you? Have you been oppressed by the culture lately? I don't know. You tell me in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time for some more ET. Deuces.